All right, let's start. Cameron.
Yes.
What surprised you the most about the new methanol-enabled container vessel?
I think for me personally, the size of the vessel.
The size a challenge?
The size is a challenge, I think, in the beginning, but it's a challenge that I think all of us on the vessel are willing to take. And we've all accepted the role, and I think it's only a good thing. Go big, and let's show the world what we're capable of.
It's also the biggest engine and supplied by the dual fuel methanol. Yeah, the bore of the cylinder is the more than 90 centimeters. Yeah, this is the biggest engine when the never building before. Yeah, this is also there will be a challenge for us.
Okay. Yeah. What do you see as challenge, Hans? Or let's say the biggest excitement of the new vessel?
There's a lot of new technology that we need to get up and running. But I think that will be a good challenge for us.
Go ahead.
Ready.
See the next question. What motivated you to sail on the new methanol-enabled container vessels?
I think that in my time in the company, I've been on a couple of new vessels, and this is the next one in line. And especially now that we have this new agenda about going zero on our emission, this is one of the steps which is fascinating and very interesting and a small contribution to our legacy. So I really feel that this is an important step, and that's why I signed up for this project.
Yeah, I think the reason I signed up for it is to be a pioneer. These new vessels are completely different to what we were sailing a good 10 years ago. The world is evolving. We need to evolve with it, and let's be pioneers for the future. Our future generations are needing a good earth and a clean environment to live in. And a small change that we make today is going to result in a huge change in the future.
Okay, guys, next question. What are some of the most crucial skills a seafarer can have?
We are specialized in our field of expertise. Yeah? So we all have designated roles on board which requires designated or special training. And especially for this project, a lot of methanol training has gone into preparing the whole crew. Special certification is required. Maersk invests heavily in developing all the crew on board and also the coming crew.
We all know our areas and what our special abilities are, but it all comes down to the teamwork at the end of the day to actually make the sailing smooth.
Without any problems.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Why is the transition to using green fuels important to you?
For me, it's very interesting to be part of this green transition because of the technical aspect in it. That is,
this is the old.
That is, of course, as an engineer, that is my main focus. But I believe we're moving in the right direction, and we, over time, will minimize the climate changes.
Okay, guys, next questions. What were the biggest challenges when you first started as the seafarers? How did you overcome them?
Oh, the biggest challenge when I started sailing is living up to my father's expectations, I would say. I started sailing on training vessel Denmark with 80 cadets, male and female, all on a sailing ship, spending 6 months plus on board, and found out that this was a great way to see the world. So I decided to continue sailing, but only after 10 years when joining Maersk, I had my father's acceptance. So it took a long time to build up the acceptance of my father, and now that I'm sitting in Maersk, I'm sure that I'm living up to my father's expectations every day.
Arriving in Singapore as a cadet, to go on my first vessel, standing on the quay looking up at this humongous vessel, going, how on earth am I going to work on that? How on earth am I going to find my way around? And this was in 2011 that I first got on that vessel. And last year, I came into Singapore and I saw the sister ship of that vessel from the vessel that I was currently on. And it made me appreciate how the career has readied us for vessels that are a lot larger. Looking out of the bridge window, we looked at that vessel and I looked at it and it was small. Well, suddenly it was small versus what we were, and in those days it was a big vessel. Yeah. And it just shows how we grow together with our career. Okay, let us finish the sentence. I became a seafarer because...
The working at sea was my dreams when I was born in the mountains. Yeah, I'm Highlander, but from my primary school, I was reading so many books about the sea, about the vessels, and all the time I was told to my parents, I will be working at sea. And finally, everybody was surprised when I was 15. I was going to Marine College, and I start prepare me to working at sea, and finally I working at sea all my life.
For me, my grandfather was a seafarer, and I grew up as a kid seeing his face every time he saw a vessel. When he got off, it was this happiness. And he retired at home. Yes, he was happy in his retirement, but there was always this inner happiness every time he had to go to sea. When they called him for a delivery job afterwards, after his retirement, called him out of retirement and said, would you be able to do a small delivery along the coast of Africa for us? And he beamed with excitement.
Yeah.
It was going back to sea. I yearned for happiness like this. I can safely say that I've definitely got the happiness. I am extremely happy in this career, and I share the same feeling that he had those days. So continuing the legacy is an amazing thing that I was able to do.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Jan,
Yes.
what role does teamwork play in operating a ship? Could you please share an example?
Okay, example is the bunkering, especially in the now new vessels, the bunkering, there will be our challenge, and this we must working like the one team.
Yeah.
And of course, this will be the first time when there will be bunkering the methanol, and I think so we pass a lot of courses and we receive information. But during this operation, there will be need to working like the one nice team, and I think so this is some sample, yeah, for the teamwork.
Yeah, in the engine room there's a lot of teamwork when it comes to bigger maintenance jobs like piston pulls and stuff like that, where basically the entire engine team is involved in one job, and everybody pitches in until the job is done, and then we can continue from there.
Yeah, I mean, teamwork starts from the time you leave the port. I mean, you prepare the engine room, you prepare the bridge, you prepare the deck, everybody pitches in, and everybody has to play their part. And everybody has their roles. It is a big teamwork to move the vessel away from the berth and onto the open sea. Yeah, teamwork is the essence.